There you see on your left Zane Richards of the Fighting Illini and Eric Montoya for Nebraska. Montoya on the left, red singlets. Zane Richards in the blue on the right. Richards ranked number 3 in the country in the TrackWrestling.com rankings. Montoya right behind him, ranked 4th. Number 1 in the country is Corey Clark for the Hawkeyes, followed by Nathan Tomasello, who's up from 125, where he won a national title 2 years ago. Richards at 27-3 last season. Montoya comes out quick, a takedown 25 seconds in.
That Nebraska double, we might as well coin the term right now. Jordan Burroughs, you have James Green, and now Eric Montoya.
This is the 5th time, Eric, these two have wrestled. Most recently, last year, Big Ten semis in Iowa City, it was 5-1. Richards getting his arm raised that afternoon inside Carver Hawkeye.
And this is where Eric Montoya makes his money, is in the top position. He came in a couple of years ago, and he wasn't getting to any offense, but he was great on the mat. Now he's getting to offense, and he's great on the mat, and we saw that improvement from last year. All-American last year. 2 years ago he wasn't. So we'll see this year what he's up to. Gets
27 seconds of riding time. Richards took 4th at the NCAA Championships in New York City. Won as a 3rd seed. Montoya finished 5th. He was a 7th seed. Finished 29-10. Montoya started at Campbell. Was an NCAA qualifier for them back in 2013 at 125 pounds. A guy that gets it done on the mat, and more importantly, inside the classroom, a business administration management major at Nebraska. 2-time All-Academic Big Ten. And here's where Richards is so good, maintains great position and able to score off Montoya's attacks.
Montoya trying to Granby out of that, unable to get his hips out. You have to get your hips free there for all you young wrestlers out there, and Montoya wasn't able to do so, but Richards on the attack.
I like the pace of this match. Good mat awareness there from Richards as he's got his first lead. Richards leading at 5-3, 1:08 remaining here in this first period. Fireworks here at 133. Richards, 8-time Fargo All-American, won 4 titles, 3 of those in Greco. Junior Freestyle National Champion in 2011, and also has some experience on the world stage as well as Montoya with the escape. Brings it to a 1-point match. He trails at 5-4.
Heavy hand fighting from both of these guys. Montoya throwing left hooks out here.
Sweep single there from Richards, attacking the right leg of the Cornhusker. And those are the things, Eric, that don't show up in the box score. That was a big opportunity lost there by Richards. Credit the defensive Montoya. Stays 5-4, 25 ticks here in this first period.
Yeah, Richards has to slow down on that finish. Plenty of time on the clock. No need to rush it. Continue to work to that corner and slow the match down.
Another attack there by Richards. Short time in the first. And the senior from Carbondale, Illinois, Zane Richards, 5-4 to the second. Choice goes to Montoya, and he'll go on bottom. Richards, a 2-time state champion for Carbondale. Montoya, a 4-time New Mexico state champion, Volcano Vista High School in Albuquerque. Montoya quickly to his feet, trying to peel hands, gets hip separation. And we are knotted up at 5.
Richards hasn't been interested in wrestling on the mat here. Every time Montoya has come up to his feet, picked aside, put the hand in the back pocket, Richards has just let him go.
Richards got off to that great start last season. Didn't get beat until the Big Ten Finals for the first time against Corey Clark. A lot of horsepower in the Big Ten at 33. Jeremy Hunter in the corner for Zane Richards.
Matt Soroczynski says Montoya is initiating the interlocking of the fingers, so he hit him with stalling. Montoya's first stalling.
See Mark Manning, believe that's Jason Powell, along with Manning in the corner for Montoya. Mark Manning, head coach at Nebraska, was hired back in 2000. Of course, the last national champion for the Cornhuskers, Jordan Burroughs, who won a couple. Saw Jim Heffernan here as well, head coach for the Fighting Illini. 5-5 match here in the second period. Riding time and on factor. Just over a half a minute. As Richards had that underhook on the left side.
And Montoya has to be careful with these. There's a difference between hand fighting and slapping, and I'm sure referee Matt Soroczynski is going to have to step in here sooner or later. You don't want to let it get too out of hand, and it's close to getting there.
Five third period. Richards with choice. He'll go on bottom. Zane, University Nationals champion at 61 kilos.
And last time we saw this right elbow of Zane Richards come immediately inside, and you see it there again, blocking off, trying to get up to one knee, and now look at that great job getting his hips out, continuing to stay active in that bottom position, picking up the one.
Good movement by Richards on bottom. That escape puts him back out in front. So critical to get out on bottom, of course. Takes a lot out of the gas tank, physically and mentally in that bottom position. Got to get out, urgency. One of my favorite wrestling quotes of all time as we look at Montoya with his situation at the edge. He scores again. He leads at 7-6.
Beautiful swing single, shelved it to his opposite hip, continued to work to that opposite side, and picked up the 2 for the takedown.
Getting back to that quote, Tom Brands once said, you want to see urgency? Throw somebody in the swimming pool that can't swim. You'll see urgency.
He's full of quotes, isn't he?
1:23 remaining here in this third period. It's gone back and forth. A lot of points being thrown up, and that's a little bit surprising. As I mentioned before, these guys have wrestled 4 times previous, and oftentimes in those situations, guys, they know each other, feel each other out, afraid to take some risks, but these guys letting it fly tonight.
That's what we want to see. That's what we came here, and they know it. There's nothing to lose here. This match is not going to go on your record, so why not leave it all out there?
Sit there by Richards with the escape, 7-7.
Keep in mind, Eric Montoya does have 1 stall warning for those grasping of the fingers.
Not a good shot there by Montoya. Richards trying to make him pay, but can Montoya peel hands? Yes, he can. He keeps it at 7. Another attack right there by Richards on a single leg. Pops his head to the outside, and with that long frame, Montoya is so tough. Good hip pressure.
Blood time again for Richards. It looks like it's under the chin.
There you see Jeremy Hunter, national champion for Penn State, and Jesse Delgado, 2-time national champion for the Fighting Illini. "38 seconds. Both guys, hands on their knees. First match for both of these guys this season. Of course, this time of year, conditioning a factor.
So once again, keep in mind, Montoya does have that stall warning, so he has to keep in the center of the mat, and he's doing a great job at that, controlling the mat area right now.
There's that sweep single again by Richards, 20 seconds. He's been able to get to the legs of Montoya, but this is where it's difficult.
One spurt is all he needs.
And inside of 10 seconds, a takedown for Zane Richards. Richards of Illinois, 9-7 over Montoya of Nebraska. And I got a feeling these two will cross paths again before it's all said and done. Zane Richards of Illinois in the battle of Illinois and Nebraska.